Hello, parents. It's me again, Miss Burse, William T. Brown Elementary School's parent facilitator. Today, we are going to focus on math, an educational item that you can create for your child in teaching them math. So, what kind of math are we talking about today? Adding and subtracting. Now, probably the first thing we usually do when our teachers start focusing on that, we, the parents, run out and we buy flashcards. That costs money. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make educational items, and all you have to do is go to the Dollar Tree, and it will cost you no more than $2. You'll have fun doing it as well. So, what are the items that you will need? At the Dollar Tree, you can buy these large, giant popsicle sticks. You will find those in the craft items. These are the big ones, not the small ones. They're like the tongue compressor, but these. And then you will need, of course, these come in a pack. So they'll come in a pack. And you might need them for future assignments or projects. Then you need 1 pack of clothespins. Remember these? Of course, we have dryers now, but clothespins. They sell these, I believe, as a 10-pack at the Dollar Tree. Okay, clothespins. Now, what are you going to do? Oh, yes, and you also need handy dandy Sharpie. Now, in this case, I did it both ways. So, you are going to take first the large tongue compressor or popsicle stick, whatever you call it, and you're going to do 2 things with this. On one side, you are going to put a plus sign and an equal sign. Flip it over. You are going to put a subtraction sign and an equal sign. And you will notice that my little symbols here look different. That is because as a visual artist, I have a wood burning set. So I actually wood burned it in. And you will notice that on the clothespins that I wood burned it in. But you will have a Sharpie and you can put these symbols on this with your Sharpie. Okay, now what are you going to do with your clothespins? Well, this is what you're going to do. On one side, you're going to number your clothespins, starting with the number 1, and you're going to make 1 little dot to represent 1. And as you can see, I wood burned it in. That's just because I have the tools. You're going to do the number 2 with 2 dots. The number 3 with 3 dots. You can space your dots out because little hands need to be able to count the dots. 4 dots. 5. 6. And as you notice, each number has their little amount of dots at the bottom below the metal clip. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now, because the other side of the clothespin does not have nothing on it, we're going to add something on it. So you're going to take your number 1, flip it over, and it's going to be 11. And you put 11 dots. And as you notice, these dots are in Sharpies. You will flip your number 2 over and make 12. Take the number 3, flip it over, write 13, and make 13 little dots. Take the number 4, flip it over, make the number 14 with 14 little dots. Take 5, flip it over, make 15 dots. Take the number 6, flip it over, 16 dots. The number 7 clothespin, flip it over, 17 dots. Number 8, flip it over, 18 dots. The number 9, flip it over, 19 dots. And last but not least, number 10, flip it over, 20 dots. Now be careful with using Sharpies because, you know, they could bleed a little, which means they kind of spread out. So just touch and go. Now, the best part about it is, now your child can now work on his or her math. So, let's take this for instance. We're going to do an addition problem. So, make sure that the popsicle stick is in the right position. And we're going to do something crazy like, we're going to take 12, the number 12, plus 1. And this is for you to help your child out, equals, and then they need to find the right answer by choosing the right clothespin. And the answer is 13. 12 plus 1 equals 13. Okay, now the same thing with the subtraction. All you need to do is flip it over. Make sure it's going the right way. Pick a problem. So let's do 4 subtract. Oh, I'll take that back. 5 subtract 4. This is how it'll look. Equals what? That's correct. It equals 1. So this is how this project will look. Now, if you want to take it a step further, you can buy more clothespins, put additional numbers on it, starting with 21, and go as far as you possibly can, but you probably won't be able to go that far because you have but so much space for your little dots. So if you're able to go all the way up and put like 30 dots on one clothespin, congratulations. That would be cool. But this is just like basic math to get your child in the habit of learning how to add and subtract. So this is my project today on math, my educational item, with the use of clothespins. A pack of these, 10 of them, I believe, come in a pack. And the giant tongue compressors or popsicle sticks, whatever you want to call it. Again, these come as a pack at the Dollar Tree. If you can't find them, then you probably have to ask if they got them in the back or if they can order them. But this is a project that costs no more than $2. Then, of course, your Sharpie. Or if you have a great pen, that's work, but Sharpie is the best. And you are making an educational product for your child. And then when you're done, you just can put it back in the Ziploc bag, like so, for the next project, or so you don't lose your clothespins. This is what I do. I clip them back onto the tongue compressor, like so. Make sure they're nice and neat. And slip them back in your Ziploc bag. Now, your child have to remember that if you're asking for clothespins to hang up your clothes, that they do not grab their math project here, their educational craft item, that this is a no-no. And that completes this video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at yolandaburse@ccs.k12.nc.us. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this video.